Hey guys, welcome back to Valley. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the recent development of iOS 9.3.3 being jailbroken. And I'm just kind of shocked that actually something was put out. I actually really thought that we probably wouldn't see another jailbreak. I thought it was dead. I thought that, the hackers and the great developers who like to work on these projects had moved on, were kind of done messing around with iOS. But apparently not. So yeah, Pangu came out with a jailbreak around 2 days ago, and I just was kind of surprised. And it's not a fully untethered jailbreak; it's semi-tethered. But all you have to do is launch an app when you turn your phone on. If you turn it off, you have to launch this app and run a little cycle for your modifications to be ran, which is not that big of a deal because a tethered jailbreak is where you need to have a computer with a program running on it to start up your phone, basically. So this is way better than nothing, and way better than just having a tethered jailbreak. I'm surprised that it's actually worked, and people are making new tweaks and updating tweaks on Cydia. And it's kind of interesting. I just watched, admittedly, Everything Apple Pro's top 50 iOS 9.3.3 tweak video because, he's the only person who will really cover a ton of tweaks. It's just convenient to watch. And there was some pretty well designed tweaks in there. It's stuff that I've never really seen that good before. So it's kind of interesting. Will jailbreaking make a comeback? It's a really good question. And I'm kind of interested to see if it will kind of make a slight comeback here, so maybe people can get some cash, some of the developers, I saw several tweaks on there that were kind of like, why hasn't Apple done that yet? And Apple, as we know, has no problem getting ideas from jailbreak tweaks. I don't know if they've hired anybody who has made them. I doubt they have, but yeah, they have no problem getting ideas. So it's always great to see ideas come out on Cydia that work very well. But enough of that aside, what I really wanted to talk about today was Winterboard. Winterboard is my favorite thing to do when I jailbreak. I don't jailbreak to steal apps. I don't jailbreak to to do slight customizations. I'll jailbreak to make my phone not look like an iPhone anymore, or an Android phone, to make it have a different style. Icons that really pop and really are really nice, and you have that option to change the theme whenever you want. That's what's great about jailbreaking and having an Android phone. But I am very concerned about Winterboard, because I know that other people feel the same way I do. They just love to change the look of their icons and stuff on Winterboard. Well, I mean, I didn't jailbreak the last jailbreak because I just kind of done with it, and not really sure if I'm gonna do it for this one, other than to maybe get a emulator so I can play some classic games, which I've been meaning to do for a while. I've been fed up with Winterboard State since iOS 7. And if you don't know who creates Winterboard, it's Sarek, Jay Freeman, the creator of Cydia, makes Winterboard. So, if you haven't ever heard of Sarek before, or kind of his personality, he's very, I don't want to say narcissistic, but he's very protective of what he's created, and has really kind of loved to shoot down competitors to Cydia. A long time ago, there were several competitors to Cydia, including like Rock and Ice. Those are two different ones. It was like Rocky and Ice or something. But uh, those got eventually absolved into Cydia. So here's my kind of thing that I've been fed up with Winterboard is ever since iOS 7 we haven't gotten the full functionality of Winterboard that we got in iOS 6 in past versions. In iOS 6, Winterboard was capable of theming everything about the iPhone. It was capable of theming the icons, the dock, the top bars, the UI bars of any application that used the stock bars. It was capable of theming the top, the status bar. It was capable of theming so many aspects of the iPhone that we lost when it came to iOS 7. And he made a post when he updated it that said, like, and I hope I can find this post, but it said, like, got a lot of stuff working now. This, and this, like, borders and pages and stuff like that, other, like, theming aspects that I should have never added to Winterboard don't work yet and probably never will. It was, and I'm definitely paraphrasing there, but it was on the lines of that. And kind of reading that was like, well, what the hell? Like, why? I understand that it's probably extremely hard, but do not post something like that. Okay, this is the only application that themes so much of the phone, and it's in your hands. I'm depending on you to make it work properly. So here we are in 2016. iOS 9.3.3 is jailbroken, and he hasn't even said anything about the jailbreak yet on any of his social stuff. I'm pretty sure. I'm on his Twitter right now, and his last tweet was on the 20th. Granted, it did come out 2 days ago, but, and I get that he's a busy guy. It says on his website, he's doing work in the College of Engineering, at a university, and that he's writing academic papers. He's doing a lot of work, but if you're doing all this work, I really don't think you should be the guy running the only thing that works on the jailbroken platform. I really don't understand why you would be allowed to hate every competitor that comes along when you're not going to put your all into this. And I wouldn't blame him for not putting the all into this. It seems like he's a busy guy. But then don't be doing this. Don't like control this thing that you don't have time to control. So I kind of realized that a while ago, and I just don't really get excited about jailbreaks anymore because I don't really, when I get a theme, I'm like, well, the home screen's cool, but nothing else is. And I realize that there's plenty of tweaks that can do these things, but not as much of a coherent experience as Winterboard. But anyway, so I really don't think him, and along with many other developers for Cydia, will update their tweaks. I don't think this kind of final saving of jailbreaking is going to work. I think this might be the last jailbreak we see. Unless Apple leaves all that security stuff open that they're leaving open in the iOS 10 betas. Don't know why they're doing that at all. Someone speculated that it was for speed, but I doubt that it'll stay open. And if it all closes down, we're gonna have to wait even longer for a jailbreak than we did for this one. I'm pretty sure this is the longest we have ever waited for a jailbreak. pretty sure. Not, don't take my word for it. But I don't think that it's going to work. And if the main creator doesn't care about updating the only platform that runs on here to get everything you need, then it's not going to work. It's just going to die. So I'm sorry I have no hope for this, but I kind of gave up on this a while ago. And I'm really glad that people are trying to keep it alive, or that there's some really cool stuff on there. And I'm probably going to check it out. But unless some drastic changes come from Sarek, Jailbreaking is going to die. So, yep. That was pretty kind of like a rant, and I'm sorry that it's kind of random, and I'm super tired, and I'm just kind of, my words aren't making sense. But what do you guys think? Post down in the comments below. Do you totally agree with me? Do you not know what the heck I'm talking about? Or do you think I'm totally wrong and that jailbreaking is going to be stronger than it ever has? You're welcome to think that if you want. But yeah, I hope you guys liked kind of my opinion on this situation. I'm really glad to see the jailbreak, but I don't think it's going to, be that big of a deal in the long run. But hey, I could be wrong. iOS 10 might still have the exploits, and I might be able to make an iOS 10 jailbreak. But as of right now, unless something drastic happens, I don't think there's going to be an iOS 10 jailbreak. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like it down below if you did. Subscribe to Veli for more random tech talk, and I'll see you guys in the next one.